I'm Ned Steinberger, and I have here with me our new Radius bass guitar, and thought I'd take a few minutes just to explain what it's all about. Of course, any string instrument, including electric string instruments, the tone starts with a string. The string is the tone generator, so that's the starting point. And so a lot of effort has gone into creating a structure for the string that will bring out the most in the harmonics and deep bass response. The way we do that in this case is, although you see this instrument is all wood to the outside, the inside of this CR bass is of the neck itself is filled with molded carbon fiber. So this instrument has got a high degree of rigidity, which of course is very practical in terms of maintaining the correct relief in the neck and making it play optimally in all kind of atmospheric conditions. But beyond that, it also tends to isolate the string such that it vibrates with the most possible sustain and most evenly from fret to fret. So and with really crisp, bright harmonics and really deep, low response. So again, that's the starting point, but the electronics are very important for the tone of the instrument as well, and we have these custom-made EMG pickups that were a collaboration between myself and Rob Turner from EMG, and these just have a wonderful, big, full response. But actually, when you look at this instrument, you think of it as an instrument with two pickups, but in this case, it's really three pickups, because we have our own piezo pickup in the bridge, which adds a tremendous amount of range to the response of the instrument. This piezo pickup has got, as people are well aware, has a lot more high-end capacity than a magnetic pickup, but also what people don't often realize is that the fundamental, the low frequencies are also really strong with a piezo pickup because it has a flat response. So these three pickups together are controlled by the electronics. Here you have volume, balance. This would be magnetic pickups. And then we roll to here, we got the piezo, or of course a mix of the two. Here we have conventional treble and bass controls. When we want, we can control the magnetic pickup selector. That's what this is here, the pickup selector. A bridge pickup, both pickups, and neck pickup. And of course, if you're in the piezo mode, this switch will not affect your tone because it's all piezo. Conversely, if you're in a magnetic position, this will have the effect. Now, when you have the piezo going, this switch becomes very important because, as I said earlier, the piezo has a flat response, a huge amount of treble response, and that's why this switch comes in handy, because this is basically filters the treble such that you can have the full zing of the piezo if you want it. However, if you want that really deep sound that the piezo is capable of, you can back the treble off somewhat or quite substantially to get a really deeper response. So I guess that covers the sonic aspect, which of course is the most important thing, but close behind that is how the instrument feels. And that's where the headless design comes in, because this instrument really balances perfectly, whereas a conventional bass has a lot of weight here at the end because of the metal tuning machines. We've taken all that weight there that drags down on your left shoulder, and we've made actually quite a lightweight tuner here, but still whatever weight was there is removed, and now we have the structure here to create that ideal balance. And we also have a patented tuning system here that's really takes the headless concept one step further, because unlike previous headless instruments, which either required double ball end strings or tools to clamp the strings, this is what we call a self-clamping tuner, in that to change a string, all you do is loosen this knob, and then this string pulls out of the tuner. You put your new string in through the head, slide it through the tuner, and you can see in the back here, it can slide right through the instrument, so the string would pull out. You just pull it so that you pull up the excess slack, and then when you tune it up, this tuner has a mechanism inside that takes the tension of the string and uses that tension to clamp it. So the more you tighten the string, the more tension is on the string, the harder it clamps. So it's self-regulating, and it just works great. It gives you very precise tuning and very stable tuning. And of course, very quick string changes, and allows you to use any kind of standard bass guitar string. And getting back to the ergonomics a little bit, how it feels against the body, if you look at the end here, you'll see that it has a curve on top and a curve on the back. That's why we call it a radius. And you'll see that it's thinner on this side than it is on this side. So this shape then, it fits the curve of the body, and it's really stable because it conforms to the body, and it's tilted a little bit in so that you can see what you're doing on the fingerboard. It's a moderate weight, quite a relatively lightweight compared to most basses, and with that really ideal balance. So that combination of sound and balance is what this instrument's all about. And you can learn more about it on our website. That would be thinkns.com or nedsteinberger.com. Either one gets you to the same place. And of course, we have double basses that we've been making for many years now that are very just great instruments, and you might want to look into a little bit what those are about too. Thank you.